Yo, what is up, guys? It is Angel coming back at you with another awesome review. Before we get into the video, first of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been with me on this journey. We are at 3,600 subscribers. That is amazing. Road to 4K. Here we go. If you enjoy this content, feel free to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm going to leave both of those in the description down below, but it would mean so much to me, and I am so thankful for this community. Everyone's awesome. All the people I've met and all the people that are leaving comments, most of them are pretty positive, and I'm super thankful for that. Just thankful for all you guys. You guys are awesome. Regardless, this stuff, as awesome as it is, it does come with a price. So when you guys subscribe and you guys follow, it really helps motivate me to continue this journey, even though I'm having so much fun. But back to the video, we got the Figma Dead Space Isaac Clarke here. A very controversial figure because I've heard so much negativity about it and I've heard so much positivity about it. That's what led me to get it, because obviously I just want to talk about something that a lot of people are talking about. And I love the game. Isaac Clarke is a legendary game character. If you haven't played Dead Space, you're definitely living under a rock. And I think what Figma has been doing with their video game action figures is something special. I got their Metroid Dread, and that is hands down one of my favorite action figures of all time. I love what they're doing, and even though the cons on this figure are more of a not really a physical thing, more of a financial thing. A lot of people are complaining about the price, and a lot of people are complaining about the lack of accessories, which is understandable. But I've heard great things about this figure regardless, so I'm super excited. We got the box here, got the right side, we got the back. Very simple, but I like that. Very simple, sleek design. See the figure itself, right side. And then, yeah, you know, I can only say so much from looking at it inside the box. So let's go ahead and crack him open and see what's inside. So something that I appreciate that I feel like is fairly obvious most companies should do is include a bag. And there are a lot of companies that do, but a crap load that don't. And Hasbro, Mafex, you guys need to take notes, because just including a little baggie for the accessories goes a long way. So shout out Figma for that. And it's a thick, sturdy bag, pretty much like Mezco's bags. This figure comes with a stand. I guess we'll get to the creme de la creme already, or at least the most notorious topic is the lack of accessories. So he comes with this blaster. Amazing detail though, like really well done. They look beat up and dirty. They have that blackness, dirtiness to them. And then it comes with the blast effects. Pretty neat. I'm assuming these just slide in right there. They don't really peg in, they just slide in. Do they? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not gonna... Well, let's try flipping it over and see what happens. Yeah, no, it makes more sense with it like this. So it slides in. It doesn't feel like it's going to break. It feels pretty safe to put in there, so that's good. And then he comes with this tube on his back to represent his health bar. Pretty cool, neat little accessory. I like how they were creative with that. He comes with a couple hands, so he comes with some... They're all pretty much flayed out hands. Very nice detail. So the thing about Isaac Clarke's suit that I love so much is how much detail there is. So you can really see how much paint and detail went into this figure. Almost like Iron Man hands. So the thing that I'm going to tell you guys straight up right now, guys, is the thing about Figma's stuff is they don't do re-releases, really. So if you're a big Dead Space fan, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the figure you've been dreaming of. Even with its cons, I don't think it's enough to weigh out the pros. This figure is truly a fantastic piece. It is so damn gorgeous. Like, just look at the, sorry about the plane, guys. Fortunately, I live close to an airport, but this is a gorgeous figure. I cannot lie. I didn't want to like it as much as I do, but I do like it a lot. And I think the sizing is really good. So the scale is nice. It's not too shrunken down. Just look at that. You can't look at a single place without some detail. Maybe his butt cheeks, they don't have any shading, but there's shading everywhere. There is that beautiful brass color everywhere. It would have been cool if they gave it more of a glowing effect in the helmet, but then again, I still think it looks great. I really like the design of his suit because it's so gritty and it's so, it's cool, but it's kind of creepy looking, if that makes sense at all. It looks beat up, old. But yeah, man, this is a fantastic piece. And then not only is it fantastic looking, but the articulation is pretty dang good. So he looks down that much, obviously, with his helmet blocking the way. Not that much, but then again, oh, looks up higher actually. Then again, you got to think about it like the character he is. If this was more of a character that was known for jumping and flipping and cart rolling, I would expect a lot more articulation, but for at least what he does in the game, this is good for me. So T-pose, no problemo. He does have some butterfly joint in here, very, very subtle, but it's there. You can see it. Camera is just acting all whack. And then yeah, so it can go forward pretty well, can do the reach across. So the joints do look fairly weird, I'm not gonna lie about that. That joint is hideous, but once you have them all posed up and stuff, it's not that big of a deal. So it is double jointed somewhat, and then you know, you get fantastic rotation at the elbow and the bicep. You can even rotate it at there as well, and then rotation at the wrist, side to, or forward and back, side to side, depending on how you have it positioned. The ab crunch is way unnecessarily deep, and I don't have a problem with that, but I'm just saying, Isaac Clarke, my G, getting them deep ab crunches. I think it can move at the lower waist as well. Not very much, but his upper torso makes up for it. And then leaning back, obviously his suit's gonna block that. So there are fairly obvious limitations, but for the most part, this is a fantastic moving diaphragm joint. But you know, you just gotta be careful how you mess with it. And then rotation at the waist. Legs can go up very well to the sides decently. I mean, pretty naturally. Legs can go back. All right. And then, you know, the knees can bend very deep, but you can see the joints. So there are sacrifices to be made here. There are some joints you can see. Forward, back. No ankle rocker, really, I would say. I mean, it's there, but not. I would be careful. But I would say for this character and the amount of articulation they gave you, it is so much not very necessary. But I mean, look at that. You could do some crazy crap with the shoulder. It's not necessary, but I love that it's there because it makes this guy so much fun to mess with. What? You know, you want Isaac Clarke duking it out and stuff. This is a dream for any Dead Space fan, and I am definitely happy to have this guy. So as you can see, you know what I mean? Like once you have them posed up, quality feels great as well, guys. Just look at all the shading everywhere. It's like you can't notice those joints. All you notice is how dope he looks. I want to see him with this health bar taken out. So does it just kind of like pop in, pop out? Oh, it's like a ball joint. I don't want to break it though, I'm scared. Well, ain't that some crap? First time that's ever happened to me, breaking an action figure while messing with it. So basically the way this works is it has a ball joint that pops into the back of it. And as you can see, it's connected here and it goes in there. Now, I don't know the experience for everybody, but for me, this was not easy to get out. As you could tell, it broke. So yeah, I'll definitely be hitting up Hobby Link Japan. I don't know what they're gonna do, but that really sucks because not only is it broken, but how on earth am I supposed to even like get that out? If you guys have any ideas, go ahead and drop it down in the comments, but that really sucks. That really sucks. So for a little size comparison, I have a couple random characters. We have the Mafex Daredevil, the Marvel Legends Cable, Marvel Legends Nightcrawler, and then Unparalleled Universes Legion's Con exclusive Odious. Really love this figure. I might do a review. If you guys are interested, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, as you could tell, he sizes really well. It's just a pain in the butt that that piece broke on me, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna hit up Hobby Link Japan and hope for the best. All right, guys. So honestly, even with all the negativity surrounding this guy and my bad experience, I still truly believe this is the best Dead Space figure. There really isn't no argument because there's not a lot to compare it to. The price point is a bit expensive and the joints can be a little bit ugly, but once you have him posed up, he looks so damn good. It is rather unfortunate that they chose some weird ways to connect his accessory. This is not a smart idea at all. Why would you put the joint at the tip, and when you pull it out, you can't really pull it straight out. You kind of have to angle it and pull it up. It's asking to break. Be very careful when you're switching those pieces. Heat them up. I was being stupid. But yeah, with all the negativity and the cons, I would not say they outweigh the pros. I still think this is a great figure. He looks so beautiful, so much fun to handle. If you're a Dead Space fan, you're going to be in awe when you have this. It's one of those things you have to see in front of your face to truly understand the immense beauty to this guy. And he's going to be one of those figures that if you don't get him now, you're going to regret passing later, because once they're all gone, I don't see Figma re-releasing this guy. It's so late to release a Dead Space figure, so I don't see any other company really having a reason to, and I think Figma, what they did with this guy is still truly fantastic, even though he has his, cons. But all in all, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to give him an 8.4 out of 10. I don't think it's a masterpiece figure, but I still think it's worth getting. I still think it's a great piece, and I think that if you're a Dead Space fan, you're going to be really happy. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said in the beginning of the video, if you enjoy this content, feel free to follow my other socials down below in the description. I got my Instagram and my TikTok. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys, and watching my videos. It truly brings so much joy to my life, and I'm just really happy to be a part of this community. Thank you again for watching. I cannot say it enough. Peace out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Drop a like to show some love. Have an amazing day. Deuces.